Hi everybody, this is Susie. I'm sitting here this morning and I am absolutely going totally crazy. You can tell that this is a hysterical mess. Well, for me it is anyway. I have been trying to organize my workspace, and I know this is a sorry story, but it is a God's honest truth. For the past couple of years, we've been trying to get my craft room going. I have 2 floors in my house, a basement and an attic. My first floor, we used to have people living there, but now from 2 family, it's now converted into 1. So we've been trying to separate us from up here all in one to downstairs, just the living space and dining space, and then up here, bedrooms and office. So with that said, the bedroom that would be downstairs, one of them, the large room, is supposed to be my craft room, which is now a gym. There's the, I don't even know what it's called. You lay down on it and you stretch back and forth with your own body weight. There's a stepping machine, and there's a stationary bike, a recumbent bike that's very new. In the meantime, my husband bought me furniture for the room about 2 years ago, which is downstairs in another spare room. The room that's supposed to be my craft room now has a new door, but we have to move all of the exercise equipment out. We have to paint. I have to get verticals and curtains, get my new furniture in there, and there's a lot of vintage stuff that my husband picked up for me over time to put in, supposedly because it's not his craft room, it's mine, so I want to make sure that I like it. In the meantime, this is just like a rambling on video. So I bought a webcam a couple of weeks ago, and I use a MacBook Pro Apple laptop computer, and it already has the built-in HD camera webcam. But I wanted something that I can have on top of my desk instead of my camera on an angle if I do a tutorial or anything else. So with that said, I bought it, I set it up, I didn't like it, it wasn't all the best compatibility with my Mac, so I sent it back. Now I'm looking at the another Logitech camera that's more for an office. It's a lot more money. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, but I'm really thinking of doing this. Right above me, right here, I have those white cubes from Michaels. I have 2 of them there, and on one side I have like half of a bookcase that's filled with different size papers. And this side is actually my craft room space that I would be having everything on a table near me. And it is just overwhelming because my workspace is like 18 inches by 24 inches and it's small. When I go to my new craft room, I have a really big round table to work on. I'll have different seating, and I'll have different camera equipment for pictures, a big tripod for recording. I just can't wait to get down there. It's kind of upsetting, but you know, I'm a really good wife. I don't push my husband in anything. He's been extremely busy, and on top of it all, not to give excuses because this is the truth, I tell you, I was not well for quite a while, and I had major back surgery 2 years ago. And while I was trying to recover just after I had my back surgery, my sister was dying in the hospital. Her and I are a year apart, and I made every effort with the big brace and the walker, the whole bit, to get over and see her before she passed away. And so that really put a big damper on me, getting me really down. Not only that I was having problems walking and I was having pain and so on, but you know, it really got me down in the dumps because she used to always say to me, Susie Q, Susie Crafter #1. You know, she would always brag to everybody at her job and her friends, and she would say so many things to make me feel good. So anyway, I didn't get online for any pity or anything like that. But getting back to why, I had a lot of things going on personally here at home after my sister passed away. Um, my father had passed away a few years before her, and my mother had a significant other after that for a couple of years. Very fine man. She knows him over 20 years. More like a very good, close friendship. They didn't live together, but they spent a lot of time together. They lived across the street from each other, so it was an everyday thing, sleepovers, whatever. In the meantime, he passed away 2 months ago. So my mother kind of had like a breakdown from him passing away, and all of my stuff from my sister came back and my dad. So it was like three things, and it was just very overwhelming for her to go through everything. And of course, um, Susie had to jump in. I've been there for her every single day since like the beginning of August when this happened. We're now in the middle of November. It's been extremely overwhelming and stressful for me. I can't even begin to tell you, taking over all of her personal things to do things for her. And it's just been really hard. And every time we turn around to go ahead and my dogs are barking like crazy, to go ahead and have some kind of normalcy in life. And really, I mean, my husband's been saying he wants to get my craft room rolling, but every time it happens, there's always something that jumps in front of us from the casual fun play that exceeds all of the things to do over here, and that winds up coming a priority, which all of you know that, life has its curveballs, and if anybody got hit curveballs the past couple of years, it is me. I'm not complaining to anybody. I'm thankful for being here every day. God is good. That's all I could say. I, I'm not a very religious person, but I respect all religions and all people's feelings of their religions and so forth. Um, and so that's the reason why you have not seen my craft room. And I keep saying, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait because I want to put a rocking chair in there. You should see, from a limited size room, I've got all these things that's that I want to put in my room. I'm saying I want to get my room is kind of like shabby chic with a twist of retro, if you want to say, because on one side of the room is this triple dresser that's all wood. It's not shabby. It's not French provincial or anything, but it's just all white wood, triple from floor to ceiling, open shelving, and on the bottom has cabinets with shelving inside the cabinets for storage. And the other side, the middle part of the room will have like a round wooden table, which you can actually eat on it if you wanted to, but that'll be my craft table. And that's kind of shabby in a way. But on the other side of the room with the dresser, I'm planning on putting a red couch. It's kind of like a microfiber, if you would. So it's not going to be, I don't think it'll be a three-seater. It'll probably be a love seat. I just wanted something when I feel a little tired and I'm not feeling well and I'm in my room that I could just simply go over to the couch a little bit and relax. I want to put a rocking chair in the corner. Maybe a white one. I might do it white, and then again, I may get some really pretty paper, and I may Mod Podge a wooden chair. They're not expensive. They're like $80 in Home Depot. And I have two very vintage dress forms that are in fantastic condition. I have shared pictures of them on Facebook. Those two go in the room. One of them is going to be completely dressed. I just can't wait to share. I have so many ideas. The room will be, see the room I'm in right now, half of it is my work office. It's my office. I have my fax machine. I have my computer. I have a 27-inch screen. And I have a full printer, scanner, copier machine also. my paper storage, pens, and things like that. And on the other side of the room, I have my shelving, the whole craziness with the dress forms and the craft room, and it's kind of squashed. It's really messy. And you can see right here, I mean, I'm taking stuff off my shelves. This I made a couple of years ago when I first started designing for Wild Orchid Crafts. I've got my really pretty Shabby-licious tag, and I have some perfume sachets that I made for somebody. I've got a witch's boot over here. These are a lot older projects. This I never made a video on, but the talented Jeanette here on YouTube, she's the best. I love her. She just gives the greatest videos, and everybody's so inspired by her, and I was. So I made one of these little books, which I thought was a fantastic idea to keep your pins in, because if anybody loses things, it's me. I've got a little pocket over here, and I keep a little pair of scissors in there, and I just tie it up, and I keep my crochet needles in here, which are in projects that I'm working on some scarves for the winter right now. And I do use this. It's out on my table. I have a lot of old stuff here because I've been cleaning this shelf of tags. I even have a cute picture of hubby and I. And, you know, these are old crafts that I played with a long time ago. I made this butterfly several years ago when that whole Prima thing came out, and some flowers. This is stuff I took off shelves, some bling. And look at this, I got this cup. It was like $10 in the Christmas store about 2 years ago. Can you see that, I hope? It's a Christmas tree one. I mean, I keep little beads and doodads in there, and I got it for like 99 cents, like when Christmas was like, that's it, Christmas is completely finished. And I've got this little tag that I made not long ago, and I have a boutonniere that I made. I made it for somebody, but they didn't want it, so I wound up keeping it instead of throwing it away. Just some of my scraps are out on the desk, and really, like a really old project. I mean, these are my handmade flowers on here, and this was just an old little thing that I had done like way back, maybe 5 years ago, every bit of it. I've even got a really old box that I found on my shelf that I never did anything with, so I have something new to play with when I don't have anything hanging around. But just getting back to a rambling video here. See, I have some pearls in here. I have a couple of boxes of pearls in a box, but I do keep them on hand when I need them. And I would like to do a room tour, but I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm shameful because not that it's not like everybody else has. I'm proud of my room. I love it, but because of the no space, the clutter is unbelievable. I have those clear plastic moving bins filled with fabrics that you can't imagine up here and downstairs. I have a huge plastic bin filled with goodies and flowers, and I'm going to do a separate video on that because I think we'll all get a kick out of that. So yeah, so this is just a rambling video. I wanted to share with you guys. You know, I used to do a lot of paper crafting at one time, and I recently bought this punch from Martha Stewart, and I have a lot of stuff. I used to do a lot of paper crafting, but my crafting got really into shabby with fabrics and flower making and so on. So just as a heads up, my shabby chic designs are going to get more in depth in the coming year. I've been doing a lot of sketching, and sometime when I'm in transit, I take my book with me. And I've been trying to get some ideas, moving away from a lot of other things that we're all making now. And everybody out there, I have to say, all of you are talented, and everybody does such beautiful work. I wish I haven't watched a lot of videos lately. I do try to watch a few videos here and there of friends that I'm kind of close with and stuff. But I really do need to catch up on videos, and I'm trying to clean up this room because the holiday is coming, and I would like to leave this door open. I have visitors. In the first place, everybody comes, they come running in here and say, Suzie, you know, if it's cousins or friends come with one or two of their friends. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Can you make me this? Can you make me that? And everybody wants everything, you know, like right before the Christmas time, and even there's like Thanksgiving parties the day after Thanksgiving on the Friday. and there's just bunches of people get together on Black Friday instead of going out, and they wind up having like gift parties with each other, and that's when a lot of people come to me around this time. So, and with weddings coming up and all these things in January, February, and March, I do have many that ask for help with certain things. So, oh, you know what I didn't show you now that I'm just rambling on with this messy desk over here? Messy desk! Hi, Rebecca! Every time I say my desk is messy, I think of Rebecca from Messy Desk on Facebook, a great group. Everybody's very nice. So anyway, look at what my husband found at an antique store that he went into. It is a candle snuffer outer, and it is old. It is all, what did he say that this was? Bronze? Heavy. It is. This has got to weigh a lot. It is very heavy, and so is this piece, which is all glass, and you can see it's not clean. My husband told me I should wash it, but I kind of wanted to leave it looking a little dingy because it's kind of very vintage. And I have, speaking of my career from before, I have a very vintage, very old curio that my husband bought me. Somebody was having a sale. It was an estate sale. It was in the house. They had a sign outside, and he was driving by, and he went inside the house, and it's a very old curio. I would not think twice about throwing this in the garbage because it was so old and it looked so dilapidated. It's got to be 100 years old, every bit of it. I mean, over the years, it lost its shine and all this other stuff. So my husband used to do furniture and refinishing, and he's a carpenter by trade. So what he wants to do is sand the whole thing down and repaint it. So I was thinking of doing that. I don't know. I have some furniture in the room that's going in there. A chair also that is brown. It's furniture color. I don't want to mix too many browns and whites, and he's excited to make it nice for me. Such a good guy. And so, yeah, so I figured this type of thing would definitely go in that curio. I can't wait to share it with you. I wish I could have an open house and say, yay, everybody, come to Susie's house for dinner, and you can see my craft and we could have fun. We can't do that, though, unfortunately. But we could be there in our minds. I really want to let you guys get to know me. I'm not showing my face, and it's not for a reason. I just want to let you know I have shown my picture on Facebook. It's just that I've had a little inconvenience, if you'd like to say, when I showed my picture on Facebook. So, okay, the phone is ringing, and I need to take it. So everybody, I'll be back again. Thanks for tuning in.